Yes, so now welcome to Gisme TV, the Ogbonge channel where they bring on the Ogbonge news. So we sit down on top of the whole matter about the naming ceremony where they talk say na in Nigeria they do now, where then they do from what did they call them, SARS. Now they do the new naming ceremony to SWAT. Now be old wine where then go carry put for inside new bottles. So now go tell us how the wine they sweet, whether I go still taste the same thing, abi e go get change for the taste, because wetin dem talk say na dem do now, where they provoke the youth, where be say the youth talk say lie until the people where they lead us, where they rule us, tell us wetin we want here. We know they come out for that bridge, we know they come out for road, we go carry on with this protest, because the youth talk say before then they sleep, but now they don't wake up. They're not there for their slumber again. They don't wake up. They don't realize, say, yes, if they use their collective effort, their voice, talk what they want, then go achieve them. The info talk say until what do they call them? Until President Muhammadu Buhari come address them, they're not they come out. Until all the governors for each state come address them, they're not they come out. They don't wake up. So then sit down on top of the protest, gidigba. Then talk say, because the people where they lead them, they think say them be mumu. How then go carry old wine? They will just pour them quick for inside new bottle. Now then change the name. Then begin call them SWAT. So the youth not agree. They not agree at all. And in case you don't know why some of the youth, or why the youth they provoke, and why then they risk their life for this kind of protest. May we show now one.
The investigation was carried in the house, and the police operatives discovered one pot of beans with banana, which was taken to the station for further investigation. It was later revealed.
One pot of beans and banana taken to the police station.
Okay. Not only me one laugh for this one. So police go do investigation, then go do they don't go the house, they don't carry one pot of beans and banana, carry go station for investigation. So this one now waiting. Somebody tell me say na home video, sha. Make it not be say. Make una tell us say na home video. Hey, now wow. So Mona, give me 1 second that they come back for una just now. Okay, so another one. This one, the youth don't tire. They said they don't want, instead where they go they hear better thing, then they hear say police go do raiding. They enter the house, evidence where they see. Now one pot of beans and banana. So that one pot of beans and banana, they don't carry them go. Make them use them do investigation. So make una tell me, maybe somebody eats the pot of beans, the person don't die, or another person eat banana, he don't die. So they won't do autopsy. Excuse me, they won't find out waiting there inside the pot of beans and waiting there inside the banana. So that one now one. Then another reason why it be say the youth they provoke, say they're not go come out for this protest. Say this naming ceremony when Nigeria they do, where then go they name SARS, carry the old wine, then pour them inside the new bottle. Now they don't give them new name will be SWAT. So Nigeria they celebrate the leadership, they celebrate the new one. But Nigeria youth say they don't want the SWAT, and they don't want the SARS. So they don't want anything will start with X at all. They don't want them. Whether it's SWAT, whether it's SARS, they don't want them. They don't want hear them. All they want be say, make them reform police and make the police brutality, make it for stop. Okay, make una listen. He say, then say for here, the reason why Nigerian youths they risk their lives for this protest now because of this one are just few of the reasons. So the ones where we fit get for our table. This one are just few, right? So then say one Ifoma Abugu, 20 years old lady, in graduate, and after he done doing NYSC, so police arrest her for her fiancé house. Now, make we assume say we don't know wetin the fiancé they do, probably, right? So she did the wrong place at the wrong time, probably, right? Now, during the arrest, then carry this lady now. They come carry am go for Abuja. Then carry am go for there. During the process, then say another woman will be Ifoma, say then come sexually assault him, and later he die for police custody. And now which people assault him? Then say now the SARS people. Now the SARS people arrest them, and now the SARS people sexually assault him. Okay, so he don't die for custody just 1 day after she was arrested, and justice not prevail. So the youth they provoke. Another one we then talk about, say the name na God gift. Him na 24 years. Another one na Tony, him na 21 years. Another one na Harry, him na 26 years. Then say all these people, then arrest them during the raid. Then kill some of them, for inside detention there. That same day, on 3rd of July 2008, then kill some of them for inside detention. Then forcefully accuse some of them, say them be armed robbers, and say some of them narcotics. Then the police officer respond, say the police officer where they in charge of all this issue, say the police officer still they roam about the street freely. Justice they not see. So the youth they provoke. Another one now, Kolade Johnson. He was killed on 31st March 29 by a SARS officer for looking like a fraudster. How you go test the person? You go say this person look like fraudster. Then they write fraudster forehead. So the youth they provoke for that one. Then say he left his home to watch a Liverpool versus Tottenham match, and he never come back. Why? Because the SARS people say he get us in face look. He too look like all these people where they do Yahoo. Say because of that one, he lose in life. All because say he look like Yahoo people. Not be say they don't carry him now, go investigate them. Because what thing we know be say the law say make you not call somebody guilty until they don't carry him go court. Court don't judge him. They come talk say yes. Say this person they guilty. Now you go call him. Say in either criminal or in you not go just see person face. You go say it look like. Then because of that one you go arrest him. So that one now you don't lose in life. Another one now, Chibuike Anams, in 23-year-old. If you check them, all these people now 20 something. The only one will be like saying age big way now the 31 years. All the rest people now just between in their 20s, right? So the youths just they die for the hands of the SARS. Okay, say the Chibuike 23 years say in get then cut in life short. On the 24th July 2009, when the Nigerian police raided a guest house in Rivers State, after several searches at police station, his family later found out about his death. The police has refused to comment on his death, and no investigation ever made into it. So this one, now so it just by parents go, they find them, they look for where in there until then discover say in don't die for the hands of the SARS and the police. And now they end. Nobody hear anything again. It just end like that. Another one now, Tina Ezekwe. Him now 16 years. This one now the 16 years old. Then kill this one for on the 26th May 2020. This year where we did so. So he was hit by a bullet when a drunk police officer opened fire to disperse a crowd that had gathered after he shot a bus driver who refused to give him bribe. Just imagine, 16 years old girl, he losing life. Why? Because SARS or police person wey don drink, he go shoot, he go release bullet. Now this bullet come hit this girl as e dey try shoot the boss wey no gree give am bribe. Una know how e dey be for Naija now. Eguje, una understand. So the 16 years girl, he lose im life. Then, if I say ma just dey read am, bring am one after the other, tomorrow go pass, we go still dey here. So she was rushed to the hospital and died 2 days after. Justice has not been served, even though it is one of the most popular police killings of the recent time. They not do anything. Now, Christian Onuigbo, 28 years, a father of one, was shot on the 19th of March, 2009, while parking his car in Jiwa for Abuja. So that one, they still kill that one through away. He was then taken to the hospital, to the police station, where he spent a night with his wounds before being. He carried all the wounds, blood they gush out. Instead, where they'll carry and go hospital, then carry and go dump him for police station. Then he later died on the 21st March. Ayomide Taiwo, 20, on the 19th August 2020. This one is recent also. In they come back home after the Kabir LL Kabir celebration for Osun State with his friends. When their motorcycle, when SARS people stop their motorcycle, then say the SARS man will stop them, they drunk. And only God they know why then they drunk before then go their duty. Now, after paying the bribe they demanded, the police saw he had more money and then attacked him. He was in coma for 6 days before he died also. So they don't give you the money where you demand. So because you see, say, then get more money, you begin attack them. So all these things now, some of the reasons waiting make the youth they provoke. Although big reasons though, now just the ones where be like say the youth talk say their life just they die like that, they throw away for just minor things wey not reach to kill somebody. So another one again. This one Aneke Okorie, 39 years, in a father of 4 children. So was making an honest living for himself. Now Okada rider, now this man be. On the 15th May 2209, then still stop him for a checkpoint for Emene Enugu. Then as he not fit pay the bribe now, then shoot him and then later die on the way then they rush and go hospital. Then the murderers tried to frame him. Then try to frame him, say na Androba MB or na. So now one passerby, one person will be eyewitness, come tell them, say, in go testify, in no waiting happen. Say this one, not be waiting on a talk. In I see him, in see how then they shoot him. Another one na Kazim, 21-year-old, na footballer for Remo Stars. Oh my God. On the 24th February 2020, then stop him. SARS people stop him. Right? And as they forcefully tried to take him into custody, fell out of the SARS vehicle. He fall out of the SARS vehicle and was run over by another oncoming vehicle where they behind, run him over. Then this sparked protests where 5 people were killed. So as they don't kill this footballer now, as the youth come protest again, say they don't like what they happen. Inside the protest, they still kill 5 of the youths, right? Tiamu and the peaceful protesters have not gotten justice. They not still get justice up till now. Thomas, another person will be 20 years, in November 2011, was hit by a stray bullet while taking his bath at home. This one will not be say in come outside or in they do a proco or in they for street. If they for inside the house, they take shower. 9 stray bullet hit him for inside the own house. His family found his body at the mortuary Okay. Yes. Which was apparently brought by the police. Because of this, they were not allowed to retrieve his body and were unable to bury the child. Okay. Another one now. Peter Chibuzo was a Uniport student who was killed on April 11, 2016 during a student protest organized to oppose the increase of school fees. His school denied him as a student, even though he was the president of management science in the school at the time of his death. His killer is nowhere to be found. So many things. Daniel, 20 years, and his friends, then they outside, they wait for a taxi for in front of a hotel for River State. When SARS people see them, then run. As them see SARS people, fear grip them. Now then run. Now the SARS people run after them. As then catch them now, then extort money from them. Then after everything, they accuse them, say them be thieves, say them go pay more money. Then as they come, they talk, say they not get any more money. Or say, and so, okay, make them bring their backpack. Then begin search their backpack. Then arrest them. And Daniel was given no medical treatment because they shoot him. He not get any medical treatment. And finally, he can't get too late for him. He can't die. Another one now, Linda. This one a woman. On July 4th, 2018, he just finished in youth service in Abuja barely a day before, when she was killed by a SARS officer. How many we want name? Benjamin Peters. While on her way home with friends, when rushed to the hospital, the doctor refused to treat her without a police report, and she died. Chukwu Emeke Matthew, 22, left his father's house on July 2008. There was a shootout nearby, and Chukwuemeke was hit by a stray bullet. When demanding to know where his son was, the police told his father he was an armed robber. An eyewitness talk said, Laila yo, not be armed robber, see wetin happen. We did there when it happened. Another one will be Salami, now graduate of computer science. On December 4th, 2019, then was killed over a minor misunderstanding in Kano State. His killer is not brought to justice. So before you call Nigerian youth lazy, weak criminal, ask yourself, were any of these innocent people deserving of this fate? So all these things where they quote for here, then say before you go talk, say the youth come out, go they protest, then you go they call them, say now because they not get work, now because they're lazy. Say make you find out all these names where they mention here. May you find out whether they deserve, say make the SARS people or the police people cut their life short. Okay, so now make una watch and make una know say. Okay, so now see I'm gonna see the how them come out in large numbers because they mean wetin them they do and then know wetin them they do. Okay, so before then, if then they talk about say some of the police people, some of the SARS people, they drunk, now they make them, or they high, now they make them, they throw away some stray bullets or they do some kind of things where they make the youth they lose their life. Okay, make una watch this. Okay, that one now police wey wear uniform, e dey for koro, they tie they tie igbo. Eh? If they tie Igbo, so imagine if he smoke that Igbo finish, he high finish, then he go carry gun enter street. Wetin you feel say na go happen? Okay, so another one wey we wan show na all right. Make una.
I started knowing about the battles of the oligarchy from the Ali must go crisis when we were very young. And then we had different issues with this country and with the leadership of this country. Even when Buhari came into power the first time, when he came to UBTH, when Dr. Scott Mwakwa was rolling an empty trolley to go and meet him, then I was already a medical doctor and I was doing internship in the UBTH. The youths of today do not understand those they are dealing with. They are dealing with old warriors, old oligarchists who know how to fight. One of the things they are going to do is that they are going to use fear and intimidation. They might roll the army out very soon and they will shoot a few youths dead to intimidate others to run into their shells. The next thing they will do is to start arresting people piecemeal by piecemeal. They will target somebody, arrest that person, target another person, arrest another person, and before you know it, fear will start creeping into the system. Then the next thing they do is assassination. Remember Kudirat? They will start eliminating people one after the other. Remember Kokori, Frank Kokori, and the rest that they arrested during the Nupen crisis, during June 12 crisis. They will start eliminating people one after the other, either by assassinating them, by imprisoning them. They will drive them out of the country. Remember Nadeko, they will run into exile. But if you don't give up, some of those oppressing people today are beneficiaries of the struggle of people like Enaoro and the rest others who did not benefit much from the struggle. And so, they will want to fight back. Another system they use is to get hungry young men and individuals who are instruments that suffer from the Stockholm syndrome I told you. Remember Abacha's crisis? There was one young Igbo boy. I can't remember his name, I think it's Kanu, that established one group. They went to Abuja, held conferences, held rallies to support Sani Abacha. But that was a great mistake they made. When they took Ijaw boys from the Niger Delta to Abuja, and they saw the beautiful houses in Abuja that were built with their oil money, they did not know they were provoking a crisis they could not manage. That was how men and other people came up, and then amnesty eventually came. The next thing they will do is that they will start settling some of the leadership. They will corner them, settle them, give them offices and all that. Give them money, give them promises, and then you will see people antagonizing each other. The next one they will do, and they're already doing it, is to play the North-South game. I saw some young men in the North with caps. They say they are youths. They say that they want SARS. They want SARS. I agree with you. It's a democratic setting. You have crisis in the North. But let me tell you, if the army could not defeat Boko Haram, SARS cannot defeat Boko Haram. Let me tell you the truth. Those young men or whoever who came with long caps, they are not the poor of the North. When I recorded here, they were northerners digging ridges for me. The poor of the North have no voice. They don't come on radio. They don't come on television. They can't even speak English. Let me tell you one thing. If you are in the North, they use you to fight your youths in the South. Poverty will not leave the North immediately. Poor education will not leave the North immediately. It is only the children of the rich that will benefit. Let me tell you another thing they will do. I saw some people in Sapele, people from my area, all irresponsible men saying that we want SARS, we want SARS. Maybe they don't have children who drive cars. Maybe they don't have children who have gone to universities. But the point remains, one day intimidation will come to them. If you support a tiger, if you feed a tiger, it will eventually eat you. The other system is that if they don't use the regional card, they will use the religious card. They will say it is Christians that are protesting. They will say it is Southern Christians that are protesting against the North. That is the divide and rule technique. It will not work in this era because in my time there was no social media. There were no hand phones. Today, everything is captured live. Today, the global arena is observing us and they are watching us. I want to suggest that the international community, United States of America, the UK, France, they should be watching. Any oppressor.
All right, so this one now, some of the reasons we make the youth they provoke. And I don't see them. So we go still sit down on top of the matter. Then we go come back to now shortly. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Gist Me TV, the Obonge channel where they bring una the Pidgin news. Yes.